Calling the Peugeot 408 absolutely nadwine and language does not turn around. Wanting to be in the risky group, the new one has more than one Yaki diva gun that automatic. To that on the market you can know the version. I will relieve the congenital sores. The car was created for the country with a weak economy, to which, as if not covered, Ukraine can be seen. Zvidci PDV ska with a package for filthy roads and Zbielshanim up to 175mm clearance, a sedan body with a spacious interior and trunk, adaptable for cold climates to electric installations and a living system. On the whole, the car of the French became Amshnoi, but not without flaws, the powerful cars of that hour Peugeot. The sedan of inspirations on the lower platform of the current 308 hatchback has pluses and minuses, which makes you scream. From the front of the car, there are significantly solid dimensions, a spacious interior with a majestic trunk with a volume of 560 liters and an energy boost with a high smooth ride. And not the most expensive automatic transmissions AL4 and petrol motors are worthy of the shortfalls. On the Peugeot 408, only 1.6-liter 4s were installed, gasoline pressure 110, 120 and 150 horsepower, as well as a 112 horsepower turbo diesel. The most viable and accessible in operation is the base motor for 110 horsepower. Vermont M, and Lamitus in a new especially nothing, there is no need to stick out behind the design of the wines. For long years of Vyrobnitstva, the whole unit has complied with all its congenital sores. But the water pump, thermostat, drive belt and engine electronics are not damaged. And the axles of 120 and 150 strong 4 of the PSA and BMW double roller were faced with numerical problems. The head of the boat went out of the lance of the timing, which was sorted out every hour, once after 25 to 45,000 km. If you don't pay attention to the noise and creak when the engine is robotic, then it's not a big deal for the Lanzi to jump to a couple of teeth and the phase of the gas spray is replaced, which will inevitably cause the blockhead to break. Since 2016, the language of the Lancers has been modernized, and the problem has disappeared. On the top engine, there are problems with the turbine, as they start to sweat with oil after 120 to 150 km. Approximately, the insoles are worn by the PNVT and the support of the engine. Against the background of gasoline engines, the turbo diesel looks like a standard of excellence. How to change skin oil 10,000 km, or more often, and also follow yoga equal, then the motor can easily be trimmed up to 500 km. True, in an hour you will have the innovations of the PNVT, the injection nozzles and the turbocharger. A pair of 4 motors has a choice of gearboxes, 5 and 6 speed mechanics, as well as 4 and 6 range automatic. There are practically no claims to mechanical gearboxes. Hibasko rich vlasnikov skarzatsia the big go important. Then the Sumnizvsna 4-speed automatic just fountains with malfunctions. True, the stench rejoice cheaply. The French Kalka Razvi Modernizuvali Jukebox, Alponad 150 km without a major overhaul won't come out rarely. Then, we repeat, in the maintenance and repair of the automatic as many as possible. Isin 6-speed transmission has proven itself from the shortest side. Ale Mignati Ardini and NY next regularly, skin 60 to 80 km.